Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another video for you guys. We're going to be playing some rank play, and this time we're going to be showing you how to play the aggressive AR role. Sit back, relax, get the notepad out, and I want you guys to take notes because I absolutely cooked this hobby here. We're running the dead silence instead of the trophy system, and now the reason why I wanted to go for the dead silence is because, as again, I wanted to try and play more of an aggressive role with the assault rifle. I'm essentially going to be cutting lanes, pushing out lanes like I would do with an SMG, but with an AR. And let's start off right here. We're into the P2. The P1 was an absolute blend. I didn't even bother putting that in there. We started off a bit late there. We were just changing some controller settings, and as the game went on, yeah, we just started to get back into it. But this P2 rotation here, we're currently down 30 points on a 5 streak, and the only guy that can take me out is my teammate. So not the best of starts, but 30 seconds left. We're down by about 30 points, so we're going to see if we can maybe get a bit of time here. So depending on the situation, I would normally rotate here, but because of how much the deficit is, I decided to go for that 22 seconds here, and we managed to find the kills there. Me and my teammates go through and lock down the last 15 seconds. So what's going through my thought process, what's going through my head here is I need to rotate through the left here or through middle, but I'm trying to look at the kill feed just to see where the enemies might spawn. So my teammates go huge there. It's a 2-2 trade, and now I know if I can lock down the middle map and I can flank them, we'll be in a real good situation here. So luckily, I don't know how that yo-yo teammate right there, he managed to get a 2-piece on the hill, and that might have saved us a game this early on here. So we're gonna go through, we get some great drop shot there, almost take out the second guy, but he got some good headshots on me, and unfortunately we do lose that one. But looking at our spawn here, what I'm going to do is, again, look at the minimap. My two teammates are on the hill, so I'm going to prioritize the back middle area here. So I might not necessarily be involved in all the gunfights, but what I'm going to do instead of kind of helping them is kind of watch the back here. That way I'm essentially watching the middle corridor. But now I noticed my teammate was sitting in the back, so as I mentioned, what I would do in an SMG, I'll play more aggressive here. I know this is a bit of a weird route here because I'm going through the middle of the map, but what I'm trying to do is catch them off guard, maybe get 1 or 2 kills on the rotation. So that's exactly what happens. We get 1 kill here, going to back off, and in this situation you see me turn around. Now that's very important here. The reason why I didn't rotate is because my teammate's already on the rotation, and because someone was contesting here, what I wanted to do is maybe help them and make sure we lock down those 20 seconds, because it looks like the enemy are going to be holding the rotation regardless. So I thought instead of me rotating solely by myself, I kind of helped them out, make sure we ensure those 20 seconds there, and just like that we still managed to hold the spawn to the new hill. But this is a poor play from my behalf. I knew he was on the lobby stairs there. I think I saw him earlier on, or I don't know, I just knew he was there because it's quite a popular spot, and instead of kind of playing the angle with an assault rifle, I started actually running towards him, man. But we do manage to take him out. Fortunately, he got out of that position. So if you guys are playing on this map, you want to be seeing on the lobby head glitch where that opponent was, and for some reason he got out of there, but he should have just stayed there. But we get one. We're going to go around there, and the guy was looking at the floor, and once again we get team killed. That's 2 team kills so far, only 5 hard points in, so good ratio. We're getting team killed every 2.5 hills. But going to this next hard point here, 20 seconds left, it's basically an even game. So where the money kill came back was on that kitchen hill. We managed to do such a good job on the kitchen hill rotation. I'm going to go through here, and I don't really mind dying in that situation. I'd rather go play aggressive and die than kind of play my life and not get any intel or get any time. So not too bad there. My knife was moving like a paper gun right there. Didn't manage to shoot to knife the wall there. We're going to the next hard point. We take out the first guy middle map. Okay, so there's 1 person on the old hard point, 1 person dead middle, and I see my opponent, my teammate did die in the new hard point, so I knew there was 1 person there. Again, right there, I'm playing too aggressive there, too aggressive for my own good. I've got an assault rifle. I need to play with it. Even if I had an SMG right there, I have to kind of pre-aim certain angles, and right there I feel like I just ran into the open, so a very poor play. And now because I don't have the trophy system, I'm going to play this a bit different to what I normally would. Right here I would normally put a trophy system down, and you see I'm painting shots around him. I did expect my teammate to get the kill a bit earlier there, and I maybe could have stayed alive and we could have locked down this hill for a lot longer. But 30 seconds left. What I'm going to do is try watching the lanes from my teammates there. We get the first guy, we go through it, this is where things go off. We get 2, we absolutely piece them, we get the 3-piece, and now what we're going to do is play for the 4th. You see me use my equipment, I see the 4th right here, turn around, and just like that we get the 4-piece, absolutely frying, and we managed to get the 5. That's the quad feed right there, absolutely piecing, and just like that we're starting to get a bit of momentum and we're back into the game. So 10 seconds left, my teammates are on the rotation. I'm currently frying with the assault rifle, as I said, playing a bit more of a fast-paced game this time, using the dead silence. And I would normally say you run a trophy system with your assault rifle, but it depends how you're going to play. If you're going to play a bit more like an SMG, then definitely run the dead silence. And here we are absolutely turning up. I'm using the movement to my advantage. We get the first kill, we drop shot the second. 50 seconds left, we're on an absolute tear. We have the cruise missile. So now what I'm going to do, my position right here is just to watch the left hand lane here. So you see how I centered onto my opponent without actually pre-aiming him? It's because because I could see exactly where he was. So what I did is I centered myself in a good position so that when I peeked my head forward, it'll be a very easy shot. And now we're going to try to take out the guy on the right. I see him on the right, and there's a couple of thought processes going through my head. First of all, I didn't want to rotate through that side because I thought he'll be able to shoot me while I'm rotating. So instead I went through kitchen, went to the back here, going to help my teammate. We take out one. We spot the second guy on the left there. So what I'm going to do is jump over, and as he chucks a grenade, we manage to beam him and dive across. And now we're on the Merciless. Going into the second set of rotations, we've done a fantastic job of bringing the game back. I feel like we've really upped the pacing from that P5, that lobby hill. From that lobby hill, I feel like the game really escalated and turned on its head. We get the 7th kill now, and now we're just feeling ourselves. We're playing with confidence, and this is exactly what you want to do. We're going to play aggressive once again. I've got the tack in the back pocket. I've got the assault rifle in hand. I've got this submachine gun in my pocket. Now I'm going to turn around. So here I should have predicted this maybe a second earlier. Once I kind of read the situation and the minimap, I realized the spawns had flipped. And you see how I turn around? If I maybe turn around a second or two earlier, that's definitely a kill in my hand right there. But we're going to go through there. This guy's coming at me. I'm going to back off. Now, previously, I would have jumped at him there. But the reason why I backed off and played that action to perfection is because I saw he had the knife on him. So there's no way you jump at a guy with a knife. That's just stupid. So what I did is I backed off, let him come towards me, and it actually allowed me to get the kill. 2 people down here. If you guys didn't know, you can actually chuck stuns and nades through this little railings here. I know it may sound a bit obvious to some of you, but I actually didn't know this till a couple of weeks ago. I did it by accident. I was like, oh, you can actually chuck stuff through there. I thought it would get stuck there. But anyways, besides the point. 14 seconds left, and what we're going to do is go on the rotation. Now, this is very interesting, the way I decided to play this. Again, I'm playing like an SMG, so I'm playing a bit more advanced, and what I should have done is I should have read the spawns. Looking back at it, it was pretty predictable that they were going to spawn in P2, so not P2, they were going to spawn in the back kitchen area. So right there, what I should have done is kind of backed off, played the kitchen area, and if they came, I would have been able to get them. But unfortunately, they do get a kill, maybe 1 or 2 kills with me now, and I'm starting to get into a bit of a blender, but luckily for me, my teammates clutch up. He gets a massive 3-piece, and now what I'm going to do is assess the minimap. I can see my teammates are on the right, so what I'm going to do is play the left here, and this is really crucial. I actually remember this clearly. I didn't use my equipment here. The reason why I didn't use my equipment until the end, what I thought to myself is if I chuck a stun and a grenade here, as the people come around the corner, they're going to know I'm sitting on the right. So instead of doing that, I waited to get the first shots off. As soon as I got that first kill, I chucked my stun, I chucked my nade, we got a good hip fire to take out the second, and now we have an 80-point lead. Considering the score was 100-100, we've done such a good job of rotating here. We've managed to get 100 points with only giving up 27, so fantastic job from us. 13 seconds left, and now it's all about the rotation. We're going to go through. We managed to take out one, but we do get traded. Not a problem at all. We've got a big lead here. Now, when you have a lead, the main advantage of having a lead is you're not too worried about the rotations. You can kind of slow down, play as a team, and you can break the hill because you can afford to give up the initial 10 to 15 seconds while you set up a proper push. Where on the other side, where if you're losing, you can't really afford to give up that much time because if you're giving up 10 to 15 seconds every single time, eventually the opponents are going to catch up and just win the game. So right here, we're going to go through the back end. I thought this was a pretty good play, but I think my opponent's play is really good here. He managed to predict that read. I had a dead silence pop, so I wasn't too worried about him, but he did a good job there. He read that push, turned around and took me out. But just like that, we're spawning at the front of the hill, and now the deficits start to decrease. As the opponents are kind of rotating, they're doing a good job locking down this area of the hill. We're going to go through here, and this is where I need to turn up. So what do? I go through. I get one. I see another guy. I get two. I'm one shot. You know what? Let's go for the chow. And just like that, we get a 3-piece where my team needs me the most for a crucial 20 seconds. That could have got them back in the game, not on my watch. A big 3-piece to seal the deal. And just like that, we're over 60 points in the lead here. But again, this game is far from over. The opponents are rotating. Luckily for me, my teammates are getting some good important gunfights here. They're managing to fry. And just like that, we have the rotation. But as I said that, we do get taken down. He has a massive 2-piece and he gets a 3-piece. And just like that, we're in an absolute blender. My teammates are with me. And out of nowhere, within seconds, they managed to get 5 kills. And now we're in a bit of a blender. The game's getting closer and closer. They're approaching the 180 mark. And this feels quite hard to lock down here. So, sorry, quite hard to break here. So we're going to go through the right. And my teammate uses this streak. The reason I've still got my streak is because, to be honest, on this map, the streak is just not very good. The only hill it is good for is the balcony hill behind me, or that glass area. That's the only area the streak is good for. We get 2. We're going to play our life. And what I wanted to do there is try and take out the guy on my left. I knew I was probably going to die there, so I thought, why not take someone down with me? But unfortunately, my team gets traded. And now, within seconds, within 1 or 2 hills, the game's really flipping his head. I'm starting to feel the pressure here. We're up by 40 points, but the most important thing is the rotation, because if they get this rotation, this game game is all theirs and we choked a massive lead. So we're going to go through here, and now I'm in a bit of a different situation. What do I do here? Where do I play? So what I decided to do is kind of hold the little rug alleyway, let my teammate sit on the hill, and I'm just going to watch around him. My teammate gets off the hill, so we're going to push through. The hold in the left, and unfortunately the guy comes from rugs. He had a dead silence pop. He snuck up on me, and just like that, they managed to get control. So things are looking very worrying here. So as you can see, I've got a score streak here, right? So if I did die here, or if I didn't get the initial control, what I would have done is use a score streak in this situation. But luckily for us, we managed to get the trades, and 10 seconds left, we get a kill. We're going to turn around here. The reason why I turn around is to get a bit more cover. We chuck a grenade off, and that's a perfect grenade. We absolutely fry him, and just like that, with 3 seconds left, the game should be ours. 3, 2, 1, and we managed to win the game, 250 to 203, dropping 35 kills in the process. That's how you play the fast, aggressive AR role. Honestly, I feel like I played like an SMG player right there, because that is my natural position, but just using an assault rifle, so just allowed me to get into a bit more of the post-up kind of operations, maybe. So some of you guys, like, I know a lot of people in my stream and in my comments say they like to play fast, but they don't like using the Vaznev, they prefer the attack. So hopefully this video did help you how to play a bit more aggressive with the assault rifle. Drop to 2 KD in rank play, I mean, can't complain. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.